can play sides so well, right? We know that Gwen, great DPS mage at this point in time, like scales extremely well, as we saw yesterday with Flandre too. Even the Viego there, you get a couple of items on him and his ability to burst scuttle for Shadow, while mid-gank turned on its head. Xie walks too far forward. Command attack. First blood for Shels.
And he's going to continue that with the extra kill. SMLZ having control, but it feels like it's a great time to go.
Really is. It's up in the top side. Here's the gank. Instead, Shadow got onto ZS, and with the flash already burnt, Ignite down. Shadow picks up his first kill of the game thanks to Garvey.
Oh, ZS, I'm so sorry, buddy.
Doesn't have flash. Teleports there. Okay, LGD pulled out the TP. Sonic Wave hasn't been used as of yet. Onto the Udyr, taking the engaged Shockwave there, pulled Shadow back and set all the way back up to hitting level 6. ZS picks up his first kill as Mark's already roamed on up here, and Garvey gets a return. He's actually pinging towards the top side, so it could be a different lane to keep the momentum going as Garvey in a bit of trouble. There's the flash taken down here with the Sky Splitter Stormbringer into Garvey's harrowing miss. ZS in as well. The needlework does a lot of damage. The Sonic Wave execution, though, was just enough in the end, if only.
Fires can pop off. You're still waiting a long time for LGD.
Oh, but is this the pick? Harrowed Path is going to lead Share over to the side. Hackers on him as well. They've caught him out with the control ward. He has to use the Heartbreak around. Shockwave whiffs though, but Xie still destroyed. SMLZ pokes him down, which won't be this fine. Dragon's being hit down pretty fiercely as 3.5k is the number. ZS is joining his team as 2k comes in. Sky Splitter there. Mark starts to engage. It's secured by the side of LGD, but Hacker's still running after them. Chilling Smite locks down Marco, shields up, flashes away, Garvey's in, and the harrowing miss, Disengager at least denying the damage. The needlework as well, so much there, Stormbringer on top, but Garvey survives for so long. Kramer now ready to go in his Shockwave, pulls back the AD carry, but the kick from ZS, he goes back in with a Tempest, was so damn close, as well as SMLZ's poke. Man, ZS made the hero play, but LGD end up the 2-for-1. Insta-clear these waves and play those angles that we talked about as a potential for LGD.
But also, oh, hang on.
Maybe this is one of them. The flash in, instant flash from Share, Spectral more, Shockwave not available. And that's an easy kill going over to the Viego. Teleports there from Garvey. Xie doesn't have his either. He's just lucky that he's nearby. As they're collapsing, the Baron's already gone down. It's the engage from ZS, who's taken down Kramer. Killer Instinct there, looking for the cripple. Comes in and smacks him in the face. Kramer's down, Baron secured. Now they're on top of the Gwen. Garvey running away with a hallowed miss, but everyone's there. Needlework at the ready, but Shockwave says no. And UP just come in so clean. It's great that ZS is taking initiative here on the Lee Sin as Abyssal Voyage is actually used. Shalsey has followed this up. Kramer's caught out yet again. And this is not a good look for the AD carry. The only one that's going to be fine, but Dagda, just look at them approaching the turret. LGD either need an engage or just have to run. Shadow's trying to do that, but nothing's stuck.
But this is what we said, the wave. Oh, there we go.
Flash, Shockwave's there, but LGD have just walked into this. Nice needlework to pick up Shouts Out Balance. That's the flank that really matters coming through. Killer Instinct into the back line. It didn't start off too great, but now it's going to end beautifully as Ultra Prime walk into the west. That is LGD's base.
LGD interested in this Baron.
They just have to make sure they also have a look at where Garvey is, because the engage from Mark, they've given it to him again. Shouts Out Bell gets knocked up. Shadows in, Share into the backline, and Garvey is the Gwen absorbing so much damage in that harrowed path. You can see Garvey moving away as well. First part of the needlework, Stormbringer to lock him down. Finally takes some damage, but Garvey has more ultimates to go. Jumps back in, snip time again, playing precariously. While in the backline, Kramer now jumping in, but Xie's getting low. LGD are playing on two fronts, and this is not what you'd call clean team fighting. Kramer trying to clean up what he can, but Dagda, I don't know what to say about that one.
So it didn't look too clean, but it was actually really well played by Ultra Prime in that fight, as Garvey now still needs to keep himself safe, but grouped up. But as we saw, you know, if ZS tries to leave and spread that Baron elsewhere, that's when it can become a bit dangerous. But Ultra Prime, they're perfectly happy with where they are right now. They're the ones with the poke. They're the ones that can actually try and keep people at bay, although as I say, that Shadow has found a sneaky flank.
Yeah, Xie as well, going to get the other side of it. Shadow's been targeted out. ZS is there. He'll be stunned up for now, and the graphic comes up on the bottom. Means we've got a team fight in the making. Maybe it was a little bit too early, but Garvey's going to be engaged on ZS without any energy. But Mark going into the backline, destroyed by Xiao Sao Bao. What's a bit of a wombo in here as well. Watch Xie, watch Garvey taking care of ZS while Xiaoxi's dead as well. Kramer cleaning up the rest. A triple on the side of SMLZ, but Ultra Prime have lost their 80 carry while TP comes through. They're 3 items strong. Gwen at that point now as well with the Cosmic Drive, as Shadow's going to be running at them. But UP, they know the threat here. Xiaoxi has to flash away. He's been caught out, and Garvey tackles him down. The needed work comes on in, and after sniffing a couple of people, it's now 30 seconds till the next Dragon, and LGD are not slowing down.
And Shadow's been doing such a good job of finding these...
Ultra Prime almost picking a bit off the back end, as Garvey, that is about 100 years. We have full vision. LGD can't get near us.
They do need to be careful though, because now they're split, and that's where LGD can pounce.
SMLZ's done a lot of damage onto Mark into the backline. The 3-man depth charge needlework starts off. Meanwhile, Kramer's there. He's got a lot of damage as well. Numbers advantage created. Killer instinct available. When does Kramer go into Shadow? Sets him up. Kramer into the backline. Onto SMLZ. He flushes forward. He's feeling himself. He's making up for going too far forward. Garvey doing the same. And LGD have caught Ultra Prime by surprise.
And all that Ultra Prime had to do is stay together. Buddy system is the way forward, but they don't go for it. They split up, and LGD realize that now they have the opportunity to collapse ZS though on the run. But with Garvey and Xie keeping him in check, he will go down. Although, may not. Oh, they're TPing. They're just looking to end.
They want it, Dagda. Look at the death timers, though. Is it enough? Hacker, 15 seconds, 20 seconds on SMLZ and Xiaoxi. I don't think they can end the game here, Dagda, but have been proven wrong many different times. Needlework's there first. They're trying to dive Xiao Sao Bao. He's buying time with the Zhonya's here. The stopwatch ends up, and LGD take him down. Hacker's now alive, but SMLZ and Xiaoxi 5 seconds away. Stormbringer there. Hacker's still trying to delay, but he's dead as well. Volibear stolen by Xie as the first next turret goes down. Xiaoxi and SMLZ on their last defense, but it's way too late. LGD from the brink of despair bring a game 1 win. But I think, again, you know, just to harp on the point, jungle interaction very important here. We'll be watching in the early game where the Lilia, we know, will just be looking towards farming, getting the Lilting Lullaby at level 6. But Shadow going to be optimized blue in the meantime, though. You talked about the wave management. Garvey still pushing in, but he's actually timed it poorly. Flash on in. That's a quick Q. ZS is at the ready as well. No hammer stance needed as First Blood comes in to punish before Shadow can even get up there. Especially into this top side, which is still losing out. Flash coming in though. Meanwhile, the spear does connect from Shadow. He wants to go all in, and against Hacker, he'll take this into a 1v1 as Xiao Sao Bao has joined it as well. Javelin toss also connects. The facebreaker brings him in closer. Pounce is there. One more hit, but Shadow can't get it. ZS cleans him up before he can think about it, and now the fight continues. Xie has run out of matter as Xiaoxi has made the better roam, and Xiao Sao Bao gets committed just to help ensure a couple of extra bits of turret plating. Herald has not been picked up as it's only 6 minutes in the game. Garvey setting himself up, but Hacker now has the Lilting Lullaby as there we go. It's going to be onto 2. The Facebreaker Haymaker. It's time to stop and look in the mirror because Xiao Sao Bao puts that over in an instant.
Yes, you lose ZS, but 3 kills a bot side Mark. He's in trouble.
SMLZ's got to the 4th shot. He'll have to
And the thing is, because Garvey's losing out top side, Shadow is losing out in the jungle. True. He wanted to pass down towards his bottom side there, but he's now not in position for this dive because he had to keep Garvey safe in top lane.
And look at this, look at the flash from Xiao. That was clean. Depth charge comes through. Kramer's going to get rooted. Lilting Lullaby is cleansed away as Shadow is trying to respond. The Harpoon needs to land on one target here as Garvey's TP'd on in. Golden is Hacker as Xiaoxi at half health for the re-engage. Garvey just used the dominance to Xiao Sao Bao. Jumps on in, dunks down, Facebreaker connects. He's making up for the mid lane play. The Haymaker launches through as Garvey cleans it with Cold the Meat. We've got Xie in the play as well, as Ultra Prime are actually losing this one. The numbers advantage all to LGD as they get a couple of kills back on the board. Mark healed up to slow down, get the Glitter Lance, the gold card, and LGD with some big shutdown. Ultra Prime, while LGD now, that timer begins. They're a team comp that we wanted to see snowballing off the start as Garvey's going in for aggressive trades. But Dagda, I mean, 2 Dragons time, that's Ocean Soul. That Ultra Prime might be able to get again as Garvey wants to 1v1 the set. Not sure if that's ever the idea. Flash, dunk down, punch him in the gut.
Had Xie teleport up, try and make this play.
That is the shortest range I've seen out of a Destiny in a while, but they get the kill. But Lilting Lullaby in action on top of Shadow. Xie is unaffected as Gold Card connects. Hacker gets out, but only just. Javelin Toss doing a lot of damage. Shalcy not going to be walking over a wall. They've got control
TP
in
behind.
that topside brush. Dagda called it. That teleport's big, but Garvey, remember, Dominus is all he has. He's knocked up, about to die. Heals up, thankfully. Gets pulled back on in, but he survived for so long. LGD now have a bit more time to work with, and numbers advantage yet again as SMLZ is 4 versus the world. And down he will go as well. 2 kills to the Jinx. LGD somehow coming back from the brink of death.
What to do with it right now?
Dagda, this needs to be secured by Ultra Prime. If they're not able to hold on to this lead, I fear for them. Xie going to go golden here. We all saw this coming. Here comes Shadow, though. The flash away, buying time. Gold cards there. Couple more autos, but Shadow to the rescue, man. That's brothers for you. P are just staying grouped up. They're not giving any openings, bar maybe getting hit by 1 or 2 spears.
The big thing here, though, is like the healing that comes through from this Nidalee is going to nullify a lot of the poke that comes through from UP, whereas it is sticking around on Ultra Prime, although Mark taking a shock blast, not too happy about that. And we've actually swapped places now. LGD, they're the ones in control of this dragon, and it has to be UP to look for an engagement.
The poke is just insane. I mean, it's a poke battle from both sides. Garvey has altered over the wall, though, folks. Watch out for the flank coming through as Shadow's been caught out. Goes golden, but everyone from UP on top as he flashes away. Lilting Lullaby there, but LGD's backline has just destroyed themselves an 80 carry. UP are now centered in front of a Croc. They're on the wrong side of the cage with a double kill for the most underwhelming member.
So if you have Xie coming in from Fog of War, he can pick people off, but could it get picked off here?
Yeah, he's flashing away, but Zedis is just going to match. Everfrost there, but he's dead. I mean, Xie.
Ace here, who has moved across to make sure they've actually got the damage to try and burst this.
Let's not forget Leandri's as well on Hacker does burn it pretty quickly, but you're right, it's not as quick as if you had a DPS 80 carry as Garvey's on a flank, but he's going to be versing 5. He flashes away. There's the dredge line from Shalcy, but the poke comes through. It's Shadow in the back line. It's Kramer as well. Garvey was a decoy, Lois, as the zap lines up SMLZ. Super Mega Death Rocket was already used, but it's rockets galore here. Everyone into the back line. Xie respawns, and the poke from LGD is insane. Gone. And that have pirate hats like Jack Sparrow. Inhibitor turret going to go down as well. Triple cannon. The boys are back, and they're just shooting down some barrels. Garvey now mid, setting up for another wave to break the base even further.
And that's it. Jesse Bell's been cut out.
I mean, he's just one shot. What the heck? It's over in an instant. Dagda. Mark gets poked down. Doesn't matter. Kramer's getting excited, running forward. Zap connects. Kramer making up for the sacrifices he made in a different series. Dagda. Inhibitor number 2 goes down, and LGD with the next minion wave are going to try and end this one. Poke good from Ultra Prime, but they have big death timers on jungle and mid.
And again, Ultra Prime, they find themselves on the back foot. This could actually be the 2-0 victory from LGD. Both times bringing these games back from the brink to clutch it out. Mark, though, takes a massive hit in that fight.
That's Javelin Toss hurts more than a blood test. LGD with the first Nexus turret. In goes Shalcy to his doom. Garvey gonna die here thanks to Ignite, but actually healed up. Shadow does it again. And the brink of despair is something I've said so many times with LGD as they 2-0 Ultra Prime.